Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So Christina and we're back and we're here for a bit of styling.
You're under arrest.
So I know you can see that she already looks good. We have just some soft waves, and this is how I usually wear Christina. This is how I like it, but we're switching it up for New Year's, so we decided that we're gonna go for a leopard print cheetah look. Now I saw Tokyo Styles do this, so I was like, I wanna try it. Oh, and it matches my nails. Get these nails. If the camera wants to focus, get these nails. Get these nails. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. So without further ado, let's get to styling. To start, I'm spraying the hair with some water to loosen up the hairspray that was already in the hair. Then, using the metal end of my rat tail comb, I'm making a centre part. I want to make sure it's precise and there are no hairs out of place. As I'm parting the hair, I'm combing through each side to make sure the hairs stay out of the parting and are laying down flat. I'm also spraying more water to weigh down the hair so it stays in that position. Once I'm happy with my parting, I need to make sure all the hairs are laying flat. So first, with a wide tooth comb, I'm just detangling the roots. Then I go over it with a paddle brush. Next, I'm using a soft bristle brush to make sure all the hair is completely flat. Finally, just to be sure every hair is in the correct place and not in the parting, I'm going over it again with my fine tooth comb. Now I'm adding some got-to-be glue at the front of the roots. Once you've sprayed in the glue, you're going to want to start combing the roots with a fine tooth comb. You're combing the roots backwards so the hair doesn't sit on the forehead. I'm putting my finger on the roots to hold them in place, and then I'm combing the top over my finger. It takes me a while to get the roots just the way I like it, because I want the roots to be lifted but then the top of the head to be flat. So I have to keep pressing it with my finger using the comb, but then still keeping the top flat. So I'm combing it, then pushing it back, combing it, then pushing it back. When I'm happy with one side of the parting, I move on to the other side and I repeat the same process again. Now that I'm happy with the roots on both sides of the parting, it's time to blow dry them into place. As I'm blow drying the roots, I am stopping in between to make sure the hair above the roots is laying flat. Just to be sure that the roots have dried all the way through and the glue has set, I'm going to blow dry it one more time. Now I'm just neatening up the parting and brushing all the hairs down flat. So that all the hair surrounding the parting stays neat, I'm actually going to spray in some more glue, then comb through it again. Once I'm happy with the positioning of all the hair, I'm drying it into place using my blow dryer. So I'm going to be very extra and I'm going to add some foam to the top of the hair to catch all the little short hairs that usually fly everywhere. I need my hair to be flat on the top. Once I've applied the mousse all over the top of the head, I'm going back over the hair with a soft bristle brush to brush it all into place. So now it's time to straighten the wig. I have it all the way up to the highest at 235. I don't think you can see that. It's at 235, so wait for this to heat up. Then I'm gonna straighten the whole wig. When I straighten my wig, I'm quite lazy and I straighten it in like big chunks when I really should separate it into small sections. So I had to go over the hair twice and then I just went to places where I could still see slight waves.
But, you know, if you're not lazy like me, take your time and do it in small sections. But me, I'm quite rough. I just clamp it and I just go very quickly, and then I just end up having to do it twice. Now that I've finished straightening the hair, I'm going to spray another layer of glue over the whole head. Then I'm going to brush it through with my soft bristle brush. So the reason I'm adding more glue is to create a flat base to spray paint the leopard print spots onto.
So I've got like, it's like thin cardboard, and I'm gonna cut it into strips. Then I'm gonna draw like leopard spots on it, then cut it out as a stencil to spray paint on. So I'm gonna do that now, quickly. Don't laugh at my drawing, but here's the leopard print, cheetah print, and then I'm gonna cut out where it's black, and that's gonna be my stencil for the hair. Hopefully it comes out nice. I tried my best. We'll see. Don't laugh at me. So I've cut out one so far. Look there. So when I'm cutting it, I basically fold the stencil in half, and I just get scissors and just go snip like that. And then there's a little hole in the center of the paper. Then from there, I just cut out the shape really slowly, so I'm not messing up the shape of the spots that I've created. I'm not sure if my spots look too much like paint splatters, but we'll just see when I spray it on the wig. I'm so scared of what this is gonna come out with, because guys, today is, oh my god, I left the straightener on. Anyways, as I was saying, today's New Year's Eve, so like, if I look dead, then like, if the wig looks dead, then I'm stuck. But anyways, I'll come back when this is all cut out. This is my stencil. It kind of looks like Watsits. That's what my mama said. But I'm just gonna go ahead and spray it and just see how I feel about it. If, you know, I look dead, then I'm not going out. All right, let's go. Self-right. So I'm just gonna place this on top of the wig. Can you see that? And I'm gonna pin it, so I need some pins.
I'm using duck bill clips to pin this stencil flat down to the head. You don't want there to be any gaps between the hair and the stencil.
To get the top down flat, I've got some bobby pins.
I would say stick to using the duck bill clip. The bobby pins didn't have sufficient force to clamp the stencil down. Now it's time to spray your spots on. I've chosen to use black, but if you're feeling funky, maybe use green, blue, orange, I don't know, whatever you feel. Once I've spray painted black over all the holes in the stencil, I'm just blow drying it. Then when it's dry, take all the duck bill clips off.
Okay. Kind of. I'm only gonna use like that hole, so I'm just gonna cut the bottom off. I'm gonna keep going.
So where I'd used the bobby pins, it hadn't secured the stencil properly, so the spray blended together and it made a blob at the top of the head, so no bobby pins. So now using just the bottom half of the stencil, I'm repeating the same process of clipping it down, spraying it, and then drying it. So now I've finished with one side of the head and I'm moving on to the other side. I'm making sure that the stencil is flat on the head, clamping it down properly so when I spray it, there's no blobs and you can clearly see the gaps between the spots. When you're applying the spray, make sure you don't get too close to the edge of the stencil.
Okay, so I quickly just cut out another shape, and I made this one have it's a bigger gap, so maybe that'll make the spots look more obvious. I don't think it looks that bad. Like, I'm still gonna go outside. The concept is cool, and I'm just gonna keep going because I've already started. Right.
So I was hoping that my new larger stencil would show the clear shape of the spot, but looking back at this, I think the different sizes looks pretty cool. So I'm just repeating the process of applying my stencil, spraying it, then blow drying it. I'm actually using different shapes over the head to have a bit of variety, so it's not just the same spot repeated. So I'm using different shapes and just filling up the side of the head. I'm not doing any spots on the end of the hair because the hair thins out towards the end. So I don't think it would be very clear to see the spots, and it might just look like black blobs or dirt on the end of the wig. So I stopped like 2/3 from the bottom. Now that I've finished applying my spots, I'm going to do one last layer of glue. I'm spraying it all over the head. Then with my blow dryer, I dry it into place.
We're just gonna end this here. Let me know what you guys think of the hair in the comments below. Should I wash it out? Actually, I don't have time. Sorry, just grabbed my boob. Right, Christina hates me now, but we're still gonna go out and get drunk. Bye, see y'all in the next video.
Once I'd actually finished filming the video, I decided the hair needed something more, so I added some gems. So they're in shades of like oranges and browns, and I really feel it brought the look together.